My name is Chad Mozoy and welcome to the demonstration video of Group 1. The members of our group are Nadia, Alia, Ayuni, Melvin, Jimmy, and me. In this video, we will display the correct methods of assembling an Artemia incubator, practices on culturing microworm, methods of assembling hatching nets in the hatchery, and practices of managing catfish broodstock. All of the demonstrations will take place in the hatchery.
Hello guys, I'm Dayang Narayuni. Now I'm going to list down the materials before doing the Artemia incubator. First, prepare 1 recycled bottle, solder or scissor, hot glue gun, 2 tube, 1 valve, air stone, and functionable aerator. First, cut the bottle into 2 sections. Use the solder or scissor to pierce the cap of the bottle. Next, fit the tube inside the cap of the bottle and connect it with the air stone. Take another tube and insert it to the side of the bottle. Make sure the tube fit in the hole. Slowly pull the tube. To make sure there are no water flowing out, the air stone needs to be sealed by hot glue gun. Be careful with the hot glue gun. It might harm your hand with the hot glue. Connect the 2 tubing by using valve. And lastly, connect the other end of the tube with the aerator. Make sure to check the aerator whether it is working or not.
Now I will talk about the practices of microworm culture. Here are the things that you need, which are gloves, a knife, a potato, and a container lid. The first thing you need to do is cut the potato in half and take the inner parts of it so there is a big hole in the middle. Next, dig a hole in the ground about 1 feet deep and then take the potato and place it in the ground facing downwards where the big hole is. Next, cover the potato with about 1 inch of dirt and place the container lid on top. Then cover the hole entirely with dirt and mark your digging spot so that you remember where you buried your potato. After all that, take about 1 cup of oatmeal and place it in a container. Then take yeast and sprinkle it around the oatmeal. so that it spreads evenly. After about 1 week, dig up the buried potato and take the inner parts of it and spread it around the oatmeal that we just made. And that is the end of microworm culture. This is our end product for microworm culturing. Unfortunately, ours failed because the holes for the air to pass through were too big, and unfortunately flies went in and used our container as a spawning ground. So when we opened it, we found that there were many larvae and maggots that have multiplied inside the container.
So for my part, I'm going to explain about the method of assembling hatchery net in the hatchery by using the PVC pipes, nets, arrow. First, we measure the PVC pipe so that it's easier to cut. Second, we cut the long PVC pipe using the hacksaw. Then, we assemble the PVC pipe with the elbow, and we make sure that the pipe rings fits in the tank that we want to use. After that, we mark the place and make some hole. The next step is we cut the net a little bit bigger than the pipe ring, so it becomes like this. Next, we make some hole at the net so that it's easier to tie the cable tie. Then, we attach the net with the pipe ring using cable tie. Lastly, we make sure that everything is okay before we use it for the hatching net. So this is the result.
Everything like PVC, so it will be like this. Then we put it. It will be like this. Then we put it.
Now, I'm going to explain about the practice on managing catfish for broodstock in the hatchery. Spawn fish over the entire breeding season. Spawn fish all sizes where possible, using broodstock of known age classes. Spawn as many fish as practically feasible. Spawn fish in equal ratio of male and female where possible. Set broodstock if possible and keep full record on broodstock replacement practice. Avoid using hybrid fish as broodstock unless it is part of a planned breeding program.
To conclude all the output, this video shows how to establish egg incubation and hatching. Besides that, the video shows step-by-step on capturing the microworms, assembling the hatching nets, and lastly, practicing managing catfish broodstock.